This MMA 30 segment is powered by The Gun Store. Next time you're in Las Vegas, if you want to shoot a real machine gun, do it at The Gun Store at 2900 East Tropicana.
No, I think Jason Miller's, awesome. I think he's great for the sport. I wouldn't compare him to Mayweather, but everybody has their stick, and he's great at what he does. I've been a fan of his for a long time. I like his style, and if I wasn't a fighter, I'd probably be a mayhem monkey.
I think he's an entertainer. He's legit. He's a great fighter, and I haven't watched too much of this season of The Ultimate Fighter, but I think he's pretty funny. One of our guys was going to fight, him, and he ended up going on The Ultimate Fighter, but and so I was reading his tweets and stuff, and he's a funny dude.
I wouldn't call him annoying for the fans. To me, I guess sometimes he can be annoying. Just a loud, obnoxious person sometimes annoys anybody. But I think it's great, what he does as far as being like a character in the sport and having like his name Mayhem and Mayhem Monkeys, and you can always count on him, for something funny and something kind of out there, and that could just be his personality, and that's how he is. So yeah, I think it's great for the sport, and a lot of people like it, and I think he was actually a great pick for the Ultimate Fighter coach, just for people to go out and see his personality. That all fighters aren't like these tough guys, but that he can be like just a regular goofy dude.
He's definitely entertaining. I don't find him annoying. It's kind of he's a funny guy, and I met him outside the house, and he's exactly how he is on TV, and I find it funny.
Entertaining. I've known him for a long time. I knew him before he was before everybody else knew him. So some people come off rub me wrong, and I think are douchebags, but I think he's funny.
I think Mayhem Miller is super entertaining. He brings some entertainment to MMA that a lot of fighters don't have the, two pairs to do. So, go Mayhem.
God, it's a close one. I think he's entertaining, but he's borderline annoying. I think he's really animated, and I think that's what kind of pushes over the top from being, annoying. But he's a funny guy. He cracks me up. He's doing a great job on the show, getting underneath Bisping's skin, and I think it's awesome. I enjoy the dynamic between the both of them.
And then Michael? I think he's an entertainer. He's a smart guy. He gets paid. He wins fights. He gets put in front of a huge audience, and he's smart and unique.
Well, I don't think he's just an entertainer. I think he definitely tries to entertain all the time, but he's definitely a skilled fighter as well.
No, I think he's a nice guy. I haven't been around too much, but I've shared locker rooms with him, and he's always been a cordial, nice guy, and just about business, going out there and fighting. So I think he gets portrayed, a little differently than he actually is.
He's a really nice guy, actually. The way they portray him on TV is definitely not the person he is. He really cares about all of us there, and sure, he plays into being a jerk a little bit and being competitive and talking crap and doing pranks, and that's all in fun, but when it's on TV, they kind of twist it and make it to be him being a jerk, He's a real nice guy, and I like him a lot.
I've never met him in person, but, I don't believe everything I see on reality shows. I've had friends that been on reality shows, and I know they portray you however they want to portray you. And some guy gets played as the bad guy, some guy's a good guy, but I would have to guess in person he's probably a nice guy, but he's getting played as the bad guy.
I think he is what people see. He's just, I don't know, he's just a douchebag in general.
I think he does get a bad rap, for sure. And, rightfully so. I'm not going to lie, I used to not like the guy either, But I think just watching him more and just realizing that's who he is, and he's real, and he just kind of speaks his mind, and doesn't really hold punches, on anyone. I think that's kind of respectful in itself, I can respect that, just that's him, he's not going to really take crap from anybody, and he's going to speak his mind. And the more I watch it, it's kind of funnier, just the way he's kind of rude and funny to people. I think it's kind of funny. And my teammate TJ Dillashaw was actually on his team, and he told me that he's actually a nice guy, and that's just him. That he's just a jerk to people, but that he's actually a really nice guy. So I don't mind Bisping at all.
Hey, Bisping dug his own grave, and he better lay in it.
It's hard to say. Reality TV is, editing with the TV does a lot to your personality. From what my teammate TJ Dillashaw says, he's a good guy, and I've heard mixed from other people. I've never met him. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because I would want people to give me the benefit of the doubt. So I think he's a pretty okay guy.
Mike Bisping, I like Mike Bisping because he's honest, and I think I spent some time with him over in Afghanistan, and I think that he is a guy that is able to dish it out but has trouble taking it back sometimes. But once you get to know him, he's a good guy, and he just is him. Some people like him, some people don't.
This MMA 30 segment is powered by The Gun Store. Next time you're in Las Vegas, if you want to shoot a real machine gun, do it at The Gun Store at 2900 East Tropicana.